Pabst, keys, Smurf hats, fixed gears. It's what we drink.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beer's Gone Bad,
where the beer flows like vino.
I am Scott Van Book.
I'm Pat Tugin.
This is Jamie.
This is Matt.
This is Matt. And we are doing the Beer's Gone Bad.
Oh God, we are in the best beer I think I've done in a long time here.
I'm really excited for it.
Scott, you walked this in. What are we doing?
Oh, dude, I've been wanting to do this beer and get this beer on the show for maybe like a month, 2 months. We're doing...
It's hard to find.
Can we
talk about that first?
Yeah, we searched high and low for it. We were trying to trade on Beer Advocate to get it. And Jamie was like, dude, I brought it down, I found it.
I really did.
And we got...
Da-da-dun-da-da-dun-da-da.
Pabst Blue Ribbon! Not going to see that at your local liquor store.
What's PBR, you might ask? It's only the most popular drink among hipsters and uni bicycles alike. Uni bicycles.
Union bicycles.
Unionized bicycles.
What does that mean?
No, fixed gear bicycles, people. These guys love this stuff. PBR is like the new renaissance of like the hipster beer. We're wearing suits because you know what? This beer is not classy enough, and we thought we'd class it up a bit.
Oh, I was going to say I thought the beer was too classy and we were trying to keep up.
I think we'd wear tuxedos at that point.
Do you own a tuxedo?
I do not own a tuxedo. I've only worn one tux in my life, and it was to prom.
Twice.
Boom.
Because he's a baller.
All 4 years of high school. What's up with that now?
Did you really go all 4?
Hell's bells, dude.
Who'd you go with freshman year then?
Totally lied. I do only went 3.
Really?
Did you go 3?
Matt, did you go? You went 4.
I went 3.
Oh.
I would assume of everyone, my friends, you actually would have gone 4. I feel like you would have gone 5, actually. Going back for the 5th year after you graduated for the freshman chick.
I don't know.
Yeah. I get more?
You get more points as you're
No Trip McNeely's like 2 years after you're out.
No trips.
Trips. Alright everyone, we do a color scale here at the Beer's Gone Bad. 1 Bud Light, 10 Rasputin. Okay. This beer is going to come in... God, dude, this is a hard one though.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, it's like... You know what this reminds me of? This is almost like, you know when you go like snowboarding and you want those lenses that like are going to amplify the snow and like make you see better?
Amber.
This is like the lens that you put in your goggles.
Are you talking about the Oakley lens that you wore?
1.
No, Jamie.
This gets a 1. A 1 out of 10.
No, I'm going to say -1. This is
I'm going to go with
This is bright.
This is like a 0.5.
This is amplifying.
I actually like where you guys are going. I will support that.
This is if you shine it into the light, it amplifies what you're seeing.
I was originally going to give it a 1, but I'll do a 0.75.
Yeah.
I'll dip below the 1.
What are we smelling here when we get into this thing? PBR. It says, hey, you guys smell it while I read the can
I smell
here.
dust.
Is it because it's so old? Established in Milwaukee,
Like
1844. The original PBR ribbon is
1844.
I smell style.
the choicest product provided to prize flavor. It's the finest of hops and grains used. I don't believe that for a second. Selected as America's best beer in 1893. That guy, 1893, this was the best beer in the world.
Can we talk about this
In
for
America?
a fact? It was established in 1844, so it wasn't the best beer till 1893. Can anyone do the math, Scott?
No.
Yeah, that's 50, what, 2 years? No,
Oh, yeah?
no, I'm sorry, 49 years.
It's awkward.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it
60,
was. So for
yes.
50 years, this beer existed when not many other beers were out there. And it wasn't the
PBR,
best year.
Budweiser, Coors, Miller, Yingling, and that was it. You drank that or you drank water. Or maybe whiskey. Or
Moonshine.
And they voted water for 50 years. And we got this after.
Jimmy, dude, you can be a host full time, dude. This is awesome.
Jimmy sings hard.
Zinger! Bazinga! Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers to Jamie. Dude.
Cheers to PBR.
On fire.
I mean, it's no PBR. Whatever.
Oh, that tastes great.
At what speed on your 10-speed bike would you be riding as you drank this?
Rate of play, that is top gear. That is fast. That's consumable. It's
Are you gonna say consumptuous?
no, it wasn't.
That's not a word.
Consensual.
I like consumptuous. I'm gonna use that as a word now.
It's
Add
you
it.
know,
OED.
there's a lot of like flavor. There's a lot of style involved.
Yeah, a lot of flavors in
A
this.
lot of style.
A lot of style.
Big style
Lots
beer.
of style.
Very style.
I taste...
fairly independent beer.
But it's one of those things where like it's
like
almost
that.
like it's
Taste
almost
test.
like a spice you put in a meal. Like it's not really anything on its own, but once you add it into an outfit with a Smurf hat
It's
and glasses,
it's like
it really kind of takes
if I may,
flight.
it's like a tofu.
It is like a tofu.
Fairly hip. It's it's kind of
Right.
doing its own thing.
Right.
So you have to accentuate it with style.
If you cooked cardboard and put yellow number 5 in it, it would be Pabst.
Blue Ribbon.
So what you're trying to say is that you
Not
have
Blue
to
Ribbon
drink
yet.
this in an emo hipster outfit to actually fully enjoy this?
Well, I'm not saying emo.
Or in the
hipster.
Deep South.
Yeah, don't forget that.
I think it's more like I can see why they like it. They being everyone that I love and adore. But
Chris Angel.
I will also say that it's a great beer, and I actually do buy it all the time and drink it. It's good.
You drink PBR all the time?
No, I totally lied, but
Wait, but
Try to be a
if I was gonna be in a lake all day
yeah.
in the sun, I would pick this beer. Would you?
You know, this is a perfect example of a session beer. This is a session beer between 4 and 5% alcohol that you could drink probably 5 of and still be halfway coherent, not falling off of your chair.
But you still should not drive.
never. Try.
Never. I mean, get a lawnmower or something.
Only if you really don't.
No, you can get in trouble for that
Hey,
too.
get a girlfriend. Matt, great freaking call, dude.
I know, right?
Right.
But how many beers do you really drink that are established in 1844?
Besides this in Yuengling, I don't think there's many. Yuengling actually is the oldest brewery in America.
I mean,
And PBR is a close second.
this really has stood the test of time, and I wonder what it tastes like back in the 1800s.
Would that be
Really think it
amazing?
tastes like this?
If it was totally craft beer like Stone.
Like it was really good.
That's
It was
exactly-
Stone. It was completely Stone in 1844, and then just got watered down over 100 years to this. 150 years to
You
this.
gotta think that these guys started out pretty much at almost a stout, and over 100 years they figured you can't really make money doing that, so they added so much water to it that we get.
How about we
Water,
just
water,
take it
ice
and
water.
pee in a bottle, and then just serve it to people at the bar?
And you would get.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
It's not that bad. I'm being facetious.
I wonder if they have like a second place ribbon beer too. It's just that we only ever get the blue ribbon beer.
The red ribbon beer,
Yeah, like
it's just a little worse.
the runner-up beer.
PBR is fine, whatever, dude. This is the kind of stuff you go and get when you go see a concert. Like you're gonna go out and about. You don't want to spend more than $3 on a beer. Like they serve 24s at most of the bars here in San Diego. It's fine.
But that's exactly
get
the
it.
point. Like people buy this for a certain type,
Next.
a certain swim lane. Like, you buy it exactly for, you're at a show or you're at an event and you're.
I'd rather have 10 times out of 10 a tall can of Budweiser.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
I would take Pabst over that.
I'm coming
you
with
take
Jamie. I would
Miller
take
Lite over Pabst.
PBR over Bud.
Yeah,
Well,
second.
That's the thing, because that's
What,
their
okay,
brand.
well, what's
It's a
the
little smoother than Bud.
What's the price point? What's the price point difference between
This is
this?
nothing, dude. For
pretty
22
close.
at a party or at a bar,
No,
this is like
What was this?
$3.
No,
no, no.
like $2.19, right?
versus the equivalent
Yeah.
for,
This
for Bud
is
Light.
cheaper than Miller Lite and Bud Light.
This is cheaper.
We bought this tonight, and it is cheaper than the
Yeah, it's like
Brewers.
30 cents cheaper.
Well, then there you go.
I mean, at the end of the day, I understand they're the macro brewers, but Pabst isn't a macro brew. They make one beer,
But they're like a small step under a macro brew.
Dude,
like,
they're
but they
gotta be owned
still
by
they're
somebody.
able to sell it cheaper. So the viewers out there, maybe tell us who owns this beer, because
They
Good
can't
challenge,
put Pabst
Jamie.
on their own.
they got to be somebody.
Jamie!
Jamie Palomino.
I love that movie.
Winning.
Guys, this is the Beer's Gone Bad.
Where the beer flows like wine.
1 out of 10. This beer's coming in at a Matt.
I'm gonna go with a 4. I honestly think there's some drinkability there. There's a lot of application to your normal annual calendar and your day. I mean, it's not like any sort of like season that you have to adhere to. So I think that on a very drinkable scale, it's coming in at a 3 or 4 to me. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it a 4 as well. Can crushability? Like a 3.5. That wasn't that bad. Not a bad beer, Jamie.
I'll go 4.5 on this one.
Jeez.
I mean, look at the carbonation there.
Look at that
can't
head.
get
That
with
is
a
amazing.
Sprite. Look at that. That's
Scott?
serious.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Can crushability, Scott?
Ooh.
That's some strong aluminum.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 2.5.
You guys, we've reached the end of our time limit here. We've done PBR tonight. You've wandered yourself into a craft beer experiment where Scott and I walk our way through the craft beer movement. We decided to do light tonight. We brought our friends in to see what we're doing. It turned out okay.
It was a light night.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Good night.